Hello everybody, my name is Alex or ExposedMiner and this is my first video. And as you can see on the screen, I'm going to be playing some Minecraft, and as you can kind of tell by my username, this is going to be the game that I'm going to play the most. The main series that I'll probably never stop. So yeah, let's get started. I have a world prepared. I've been looking for a seed for quite a while, and now it seems like I finally found one. I'm not really sure yet because I didn't explore it much. I only on creative mode a little bit. But anyways, kind of what I'm looking for is a mountain biome because I really like those. I don't know, they just look epic with all the mountains and everything and waterfalls and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking for. And the jungle biome here, this is where I spawned in. And this is not really the best biome for a let's play, I guess. It's kind of hard to build a house in one of those because you're gonna have to waste a lot of time, clearing some area, destroying some trees, the vegetation, everything. So yeah, it's kind of hard to make a flat area there. And yep, that looks kind of like a mountain, and hopefully it is a mountain biome. I am not sure, but let's take a look. And if I'm gonna get some lag, that's just because the world is, it's just generated, so it makes sense. It's actually generating right now. And yep, it looks like a mountain biome, and as you can see, it looks just amazing. Well, with the mountains and everything, and there are caves everywhere, and that's another good thing about these. So yeah, I think this is where I'm gonna build my house. I'm not sure yet. I might find better spots, who knows. But anyways, let's start. I'm gonna get some wood. And I guess you guys already know how to play this game. I'm not gonna make a tutorial or anything. I guess you guys know how to play this game. It's really popular, and since you're watching this, you should, I guess. Alright, so I'm not gonna get much wood because I don't really want to make a house on my first day. I will start, probably I'm just gonna dig a hole, and that's where I'm gonna spend my first night. Kinda like a small shelter, because I don't want to start a house, on my first day. I want to first try to find the perfect spot, and after that, start building and everything. And yep, this mountain looks just epic, and another cool thing is that you can build like houses up there, and kind of like observation houses where you can just look over the land, and you don't have to waste a lot of material and time by building a huge tower. You can just make a small house on top of the mountain. So I'm just gonna go this way because it seems this is where mountain biome is. So this is the desert. I kind of like the desert, but I don't know, it just looks kind of boring, I guess. It's really flat. There's not much interesting things there. So yeah, and there aren't any trees, so that's another bad thing. But there aren't many trees in the mountain biome now that I look at it. But I guess there must be some forests nearby. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep going this way, see if I can find the best spot, cause I really don't want to rush and build my house on my first day, and then after everything is done, after the mines, the farms, and the house is all done, I would start exploring the world, and I would find a better spot. I would feel really stupid. And another jungle here. Well, I don't know, it looks kinda cool, mountain biome and a jungle right next to each other. But the only bad thing here is that, look at this mountain biome. This is really small. There's one huge mountain, but that's about it. Now, I don't know, I'm not sure. It looks like it's going that way. I'm not sure yet. Let's go up here. Well, first of all, let me just start making the tools and everything, so I can kill some cows, get some food and everything. I don't want to starve to death, obviously. Alright, let me just get some stone. Alright, so I'm just gonna get a bit of stone. Well, actually, I should get some more because I'm gonna have to make a furnace too, now that I think about it. To actually cook the food that I'm gonna get. Okay, just a bit more because I'm gonna need 8 pieces for the furnace, and the rest I'm gonna use for some, tools, I guess. Alright, let's get back up. Alright, let me make... Well, I'm just gonna start with the sword, I guess. And I'm gonna make the furnace after I'm gonna, start digging the hole I'm gonna spend my night in. Oh yeah, but I gotta get some coal too. Look at this stone, looks really weird. Is that a good idea? I don't think so, because I barely have 2 hunger points left and I'm not gonna regenerate if I will lose any health. Alright, so that should be enough. I really like cows. They're like the best animals ever. They're kind of annoying with the sounds and everything, but they give you like, sometimes they give you like 4 pieces of beef, so that's pretty cool. What? Alright, that's weird. Okay, I'm just gonna get back up. So I really don't know where I should build my house. I'm trying to look for a, I don't know, a flat area. I want to have enough trees around and everything. Some animals, I guess. Oh, okay, let me just make a furnace. Almost forgot. Alright, so that's really annoying, but I realized that you can't really starve to death in Minecraft. I don't know why, but after a while it usually just stops. Like it randomly just stops. Sometimes when you are at, you know, the half of your health bar. Sometimes it stops when you have half of heart left. So I don't know, it just stops usually. At least on survival mode. I'm not sure. I guess you can die of starvation on hardcore mode. It makes sense, because it has to be harder. So I guess the hunger bar on survival mode is just so you can regenerate and sprint for only a limited time. Alright, so I'm gonna get these back and I'm gonna try to find a good spot for my shelter. Well, actually my shelter doesn't have to be in a good spot, obviously it's just gonna be like a small hole where I'm gonna spend the night. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to find the best spot today. I'm probably gonna have to explore some more a few days. Most likely not gonna record that, you know, so I will make sure that I will find the best spot for my house, because I really don't wanna, as I said, I would feel kinda stupid if I would start my house in a, I don't know, pretty random spot and then find another one after everything is done. So yeah, that would kinda suck. Alright, well, it seems like the mountain biome, it keeps going this way, so that's pretty cool. That looks like another biome. I'm not sure how that biome is called. There are like hills everywhere and it's really flat and tall grass everywhere, so I'm just gonna call it hill biome, I guess. It makes sense. Well, it kinda looks really boring, I guess. It's just flat, kind of like a grassy desert. It doesn't really make sense, but yeah. And another thing, there aren't many trees out there, so yeah, it would have been pretty cool if there will be like an oak forest here, so I can make my house in a mountain biome. Because right now I don't really want to make my house here, because there aren't any trees, as you can see. I mean, there are a few trees, but definitely not enough for a house. And I can hear some zombies too, so there might be some kind of a cave, or if I'm lucky, even a dungeon nearby. Alright, that is really dark. That might be the source. Alright, just let it blow up. Oh, 2 of them, okay. 2 brothers, well. One of the brothers kills himself. That makes a lot of sense. Alright, well. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to make my house here. I don't know if it's... Well, I guess I'll get enough wood. There's a jungle here, obviously, but the problem with that, I don't really like how that wood looks. I don't really like the color of it, really. Looks kind of pink, I don't know, just don't really like it. Alright, let me try to go this way just a little bit more. And a random chunk there. Well, those can be pretty useful actually. You can get to them and start building like a floating island. Alright, well, more mountains. Looks like the mountain biome is not ending. Well, I really don't know where to build my house. Let me think. So as I said, I really don't want to rush. I'm probably gonna have to start exploring a little bit more before I can start. I don't know, I really don't want to bore you guys. I want to start as soon as possible. So yeah. Anyway, this spot doesn't matter that much, I guess. It's just gonna be a house. I'm not gonna make like a huge house. Cause I'm gonna try to make this series more like adventure style series, not really uh, a regular let's play, just mining and building. So yeah, I will try to, you know, explore a lot, go to Nether, find mine shafts, cave systems, and cool stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to do all the boring stuff while not recording, like getting the resources, you know, cutting wood and stuff like that, and building and digging and all that boring stuff. I'm gonna try to do all those while not recording. But anyways, I think I'm not sure when I should stop recording, because I don't think I can upload videos longer than 15 minutes. That kinda sucks. Well, you know what? This place looks kinda cool actually. I got a bit of sand there, pretty interesting, and a waterfall and awesome mountains. And this dark bug here, darkness bug, I don't even know what it is. It's really annoying. Just makes the mountains look bad. Well, I don't know, this is a pretty interesting spot, I guess. Desert and mountains and everything. I don't know, we'll see. Alright, so let me start digging my hole in which I'm gonna spend the night. A very amazing hole. 25,000 rooms. 3 kitchens for all the ladies. Oh god, I should have not said that. Alright, I'm gonna start building here. I mean digging. What the hell? This is really confusing, this dark thing. They usually disappear if I dig something, but... Oh, now it disappeared. Okay, it just wanted me to leave. Alright, let's... Oh, actually I just realized... Oh, I'm so smart. I realized that I went to get that coal and I only killed a cow and I didn't get the coal. I am too smart to be true. Oh my god. What am I gonna do? Oh my god, 4 skeletons, they just spawned there. Is it a good idea to go get some wood so I can make some charcoal? You know what? Let's do this. I don't care. Well, actually, I probably can't. Yeah, I just realized that because I can't record for longer than 50 minutes. That really sucks. I'm gonna have to always check the time before I start recording. Well, I don't know. I'm guessing I've been recording for like 10 minutes because the night lasts around 8 minutes, something like that. I mean, not the night, the day. Alright, I'm gonna stay here. I don't care. I'm so brave. Oh my god. Well, I'm sorry if you cannot see. Well, I can't see much either, if that makes you feel better. Well, I think I should stop. I guess I'm recording for like 10 or 12 minutes, and anyways, there's not much else I can do now. Just sit here and wait for the day to come. So yeah, I'm gonna see you in the next episode, and I hope you enjoyed this. I know I didn't do much, I just explored a little bit. But as I said, I'm gonna try to make this series more entertaining with adventure style things. You know, just adventures. So yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.